What's going on, guys? I got my HDP50 Generation 2. This is a 13 joule version. So out the box, it does not have a valve block, and it has a CO2 restrictor. These are CO2 restrictors from assorted T4E products that I've bought and stuff. This is the one that's in the HDP50 Gen 2. You can see that hole. It's kind of in between this and that. This is 1mm drilled out. This is my 11 joule valve TR50 restrictor. You can see how tiny that hole is. HDP50 Gen 2, 1mm drilled out. So this one is smaller than 1mm. It's definitely larger than that. And I just want to see how this performs with the 1mm drilled restrictor. I'm going to use it on the CO2 tank. This probably has about 200 grams of CO2 in it. It's a warm day. This has been out in the sun for like 20-30 minutes now. And I'm going to try the large balls, 12.7mm, 8.4 gram balls. I'll shoot 5 rounds, and then I'll shoot 6 rounds of the alien plays. I've gotten worse results with these 12.3mm, 7.6 gram balls, so I'm not going to try it. I feel like the bore match it's too underbored for this larger barrel. I got these specifically for my Beeman BP50. They kind of work in the TR50, but that's a whole other can of worms. You guys probably saw the video just before this one. And I'm probably just going to use those. I might use the 12.6mm orange balls, but I'll do a few rounds of each, and then I'll probably do a 12 gram afterwards just to see what happens. So 1mm drilled restrictor, I'm gonna throw it in here and then start shooting. If you guys haven't noticed yet, I dyed this. It used to be orange. I dyed it to match my Beeman. I really like this wine color RIT dye. Looks pretty nice. I had a hoe grip on it, the 17,000 model hoe grip, but I let it sit for about a day or two, and it was kind of still a little bit loose down here. And this textured grip on the Gen 2 is pretty nice. It's a pretty good improvement over the Gen 1 non-textured grip. So I'm just gonna leave it without a grip. I don't think I'm gonna put tape on it because it looks weird with that wine colored slide with white and black Planet Eclipse tape, and it would definitely look weird if I had the green and black Planet Eclipse tape. So I'm just going to leave this the way it is right now. This two-tone color looks good enough for me, and it's probably not smart for me to have it this way, but it's my pistol and I can do what I want with it. I've never had any instance where I've even remotely thought I'm going to need to use this thing out in public, but I usually have this or the S2 or my Gen 1 HDP50 or the I haven't carried the Beeman yet, but the TR50 is also in there as a contender. So I have the CO2 tank on 1mm drilled restrictor, no valve block, 8.4 gram steel ball bearings. .216, .218, .218, .220. One more shot. .214. I'm gonna get the alien play balls. I'll be right back. I think the steel balls were pretty even with how it performed before with this same setup. My CO2 tank could be slightly hampering the speeds because it's not completely full, but it is warm. And I have the alien play balls. I think usually in this setup with like a full tank, sometimes it hits 400 feet per second, but I think it'll probably hit 370, maybe 380. 342 or not. 336. It's kind of stuttering a little bit with this 1mm drilled valve, drilled restrictor. That one had no stutter, 338. 332, that one kind of stuttered a little bit. 340, that one stuttered a little bit. I'm sorry, that one did not stutter. 340, that one did not stutter. I'm gonna get the orange balls. I'll be right back. Right, orange nylon balls, 12.6 millimeters, 1.4 grams. I think these usually hit like 480 or like 470. $450, 444, 444, 444, 444, oh, 442, 446. I'm going to turn off my air tank. I'll load up 12 gram and see what this does. Alright, you guys, I got my HDP50 back on a 12 gram CO2. I have not punctured it yet. I will show you that. I have a 12 gram Crossman cartridge in here. Back to piercing. Retired the CO2 tank for now. It still has the 1 millimeter drilled restrictor. And I forgot to mention it's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit out here. 26 Celsius probably. Right now I have the ammo alternating, so the first shot is the 8.4 gram steel ball, then a 2.7 gram alien play, and then the 1.4 gram nylon ball. So it's one of each and it repeats twice. So heavy ball, medium ball, lightweight. Here's the puncture. It's pressurized, and I'm gonna start shooting. So this CO2 was in the direct sun for about 10 minutes maybe, and it's not super hot, but it's warm. So this is the 1 millimeter drilled restrictor. I don't remember off the top of my head what it does normally. 8.4 gram ball. 216, so that's the same as the CO2 tank. This is a 2.7 gram alien play ball. 338, that's pretty much the same as the CO2 tank was doing just a second ago. And this is the orange nylon ball, 1.4 grams. 444, so that's pretty much the same across the board. Maybe if I had a CO2 tank with more pressure in it, like a full topped off one, this might be higher. 206, that's 8.4 gram steel ball. 322, that's the alien play, 2.7 grams. 428, that is the orange nylon ball. So since I'm using a 12 gram, you're gonna have, you know, slower speeds and all that stuff. After your first 3 or 4 shots, you'll start noticing the speed's kind of just tapering off. And then with this 1 millimeter drilled restrictor, which is bigger than the original size, it's probably using a little bit more gas or wasting it. However that works. So I just loaded up the 12.6 millimeter orange nylon balls, 1.4 grams. So we'll see if it hits over 400 or if it just starts going lower and lower. 438, 434, 422, 418, 2 more shots, 406, 398. So that's pretty much it for this. I'll load up some more rounds. These are Alien Play 2.7 gram aluminum balls. 276. So yeah, this thing's cooked. I typically get like 2 good magazines or tubes of ammo, and then pretty much dies after that, or loses a lot of power after those first 12 shots. But I don't know. I don't think this drilled restrictor helped with power. Not what I thought it would do. If anything, it probably just wasted more gas quicker and didn't really have any benefits to being drilled. I think the only benefit would be using like a giant CO2 bottle like that. So the one on the right was the 1mm drilled out that I just used, and the one on the left is the stock 13 joule size. I don't know why they make different sizes for holes and all that stuff, but I mean, I guess they seem to know what they're doing, because I have more consistent shots with a steady drop off using this normal drilled restrictor, and I have a bunch of video evidence to show that. So I'll try this again in the future at some point. I'll probably try it with a fully topped off tank and use that 1mm drilled out restrictor again. So thanks for checking it out, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, also, I'm using my forgot my new phone, and I don't know how this looks, if it looks super dark or like not colorful or not vivid or something. Like, let me know how these look out here with the colors and everything. I think the audio is pretty good. I'm just not sure how the visual is coming out. It looks okay. I watched one of the videos. It looks okay. But yeah, let me know, and thanks for checking it out, and see you next time.